whenever I'm walking Feather on the street, sit, I always, at every curb, since I needed to teach her so much in just 3 weeks, I would always have her sit and practice sit stay at every curb. Because if we do this 3 or 4 times a day, then just means that her sit stay is going to be all that much better in other situations as well. So every curb, have her SIT, practice walking around both ways. If she does that successfully, when I come back next to her, notice how she's looking up at me? Good. Eye contact, straight up, and then straight down, reward. And now we're going to do some little leash walking. Okay. And so I always make sure that this leash is loose, but I'm not holding it like this, so there's all this slack. I'm actually, there's slack, but I'm still got a little bit there, so if I need to, okay, do a little prompt, a gentle prompt like that to slow her down, I can still do it. So you want to make sure that the leash comes out the back of your hand, the part that goes to her, so you have leverage. You can do that easily, see? And it's just straight back. It's not up and down, it's just straight back, and it's very relaxed. Your left arm like that. Okay, and then you can pat, you want to pat your leg with your, on the side that she's on. So obviously it's going to be your left. So you're going to say, okay, why don't you follow me along here, because we're going to walk this way. And I'm walking super slow, and this is one of the things that I practice, walking really slow, and then I can throw in some sit, consecutive sits. Good. Okay. Sit. Good. Okay. Sit. Good. And after 3 of them, I gave her a reward. What I did at first was, okay, sit. Every time she did it. Good. Okay. Sit. Right here, up here. Oh, she saw somebody. Good. Okay. Sit. Good. And then eventually you start rewarding her every other time, every 3rd time, every 4th time, until you're not even having to do rewards at all. But this is after 3 weeks, so you don't start doing that until you've done it the regular way for 3 weeks, where she gets a reward every time. Okay, so just doing those consecutive sits, I'm going to keep doing this little circle here so we stay in this part of the street. But just from doing those consecutive sits when you're walking with her, really helps slow her down when you're doing leash walking. Notice how I'm walking so slow. She's right next to me. Her head is at my leg, not her shoulder, but her head. If you let her body be next to you and her head's out here, she's only a few inches from pulling you. So make sure that she keeps her head at your leg. Okay. And the other thing I've done a lot of is to walk her and do left-hand circles while I'm walking her. So, okay, no matter where I am on a quiet street like this or a sidewalk or wherever I am, I'll walk straight for about 10 feet, then I'll do a complete circle just like this, all the way around, and at the end of that circle, sit. See how she's always looking up? She's looking at me right in the eyes because I always have put the reward right by my face. Hey, right up here. Good, and rewarding her. And then, okay, and another left circle. Walk straight for about 10 feet and do another left circle all the way around, and then sit, reward, good. Okay, now I'm going to come back and do it this direction. Okay, if she lags behind, you can coax her to catch up. If she goes ahead of you, you can just do little prompts like that. I'm doing my left circle right now, all the way around to back to where I started. Sit, and if she doesn't go right away, you just pull up a little bit like that. She saw a bunch of people walk over there. Okay, one more. Left circle, all the way around. See how going left draws her back next to me? Sit. Good. Excellent. And then once you're comfortable with that, then each time you do your left circle and sit, you can practice your stepping away and doing a sit stay as well. All the way around, like maybe just go around one way and then she gets a reward. Good. And then, okay, do another left circle. I'm going to go back this way. Better if she's on camera side. Do another left circle. Sit. Good. Step away. And I think last time I went around her right side. I'm not sure anymore, but let's say, well, that's her right side. So let's say this time I'll go around her left side. So if you're going to do that, do the left circle and then step away and walk around, or do opposite sides every time. Just really great to mix it up and do all these. Good. mix up all these little exercises together, the sit stay and the left circles when you're walking on the leash. If she needs to itch, it's okay, you can let her itch, as long as she doesn't go on too long. Okay, and then when you want to release her, sit. Have her sit with your right hand at her chest and say, go. Now she's free.